I get it, you standing in your workshop or kitchen, staring at a blank wall of metal, and wondering if you should actually spend the cash on a new drawer system, or keep using the makeshift racks you've cobbled together over the years. The fear of buying something that looks great on paper, but ends up being a sore spot you have to fight with every day is real. You want to know if this piece will actually make your daily grind smoother, not just add another layer of clutter. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon, and I'm going to walk you through why the Blaze 30-inch stainless steel triple access drawer might be the answer, or why you might want to keep looking. First off, let's picture a typical scenario. You're a hobbyist woodworker, a home-based baker, or maybe you run a small repair shop. You need a place to stash tools, parts, or pantry items that you reach for a dozen times a day. The Blaze unit promises 3 soft close drawers, each with a curved handle that feels comfortable enough for quick pulls, and an illuminated interior that glows when you open it. Those lights run on a battery, so there's no need to plug the whole cabinet into an outlet. If you've ever fumbled around a dark drawer at night or in a cramped basement, that little glow can be a genuine convenience, saving you an extra minute or two that adds up over weeks. The biggest practical strength here is the generous storage capacity. At 30 inches wide, the unit offers 3 separate compartments, each large enough to hold a mix of small hand tools, medium-sized parts bins, or several kitchen jars. Users have told me that a similar size in a studio environment can replace an entire wall of shelves, consolidating items into a single, easily accessible unit. The heavy-duty tracks feel substantial when you push the drawers open. They glide smoothly without the jittery wobble you sometimes hear in cheaper models. That smoothness isn't just about noise, it means you can pull a drawer fully out, grab what you need, and close it without a jarring snap that could knock items out of place. Now let's talk about who actually benefits from those features. If your workflow involves pulling out multiple tools or ingredients at once, the triple access design shines. Imagine a baker who needs flour, sugar, and butter in quick succession. With 3 independent drawers, you can keep each item in its own compartment, open them all at once, and keep your hands free to mix. For a mechanic, having 1 drawer for sockets, another for quick-release sockets, and a third for small hardware like screws and nuts keeps everything organized without having to dig through a single, overloaded drawer. The soft close assist mechanism is a subtle but helpful addition. It prevents the drawer from slamming shut, which can be a safety concern if you have kids, or if you're working with sharp tools. No more startled jerks when a drawer snaps shut unexpectedly. That said, the Blaze drawer isn't a universal solution. If you're looking for a minimalist aesthetic with hidden hardware, the exposed stainless steel and the illuminated interior may feel a bit industrial for a sleek kitchen. Also, the unit is built from commercial-grade 304 stainless steel, which is excellent for durability and resistance to rust, but it does add weight. The whole cabinet can be heavy to move, so it's not ideal for renters who need to frequently shift furniture, or for anyone who expects to transport the unit from one room to another. The battery-powered lights are handy, but they do mean you'll need to replace batteries eventually, likely an AA or AAA pack depending on the model. If you're a sit and forget kind of buyer, that's a tiny maintenance note you'll need to keep in mind. Another practical weakness that surfaces once the drawer is in place is the lack of modularity. The 3 drawers are fixed in size. You can't swap out a larger drawer for a narrower one without buying a whole new unit. If your storage needs evolve, say you start collecting larger tools, or need to store taller items, you'll find the internal dimensions limiting. Some competing units on the market offer adjustable dividers or removable trays, which can be a game-changer for people who like to reconfigure the interior on the fly. The Blaze's design is essentially a set-and-forget-it approach, which is great for consistency, but less flexible for changing needs. When it comes to value for money, the price point of the Blaze system sits in the mid-range for commercial-grade stainless steel cabinetry. The 4.1-star rating from a modest pool of 13 reviews suggests most owners are satisfied, but the limited number of reviews also means you're not seeing a broad spectrum of long-term experiences. That said, the combination of soft-close, illuminated compartments, and heavyweight tracks is not something you often find together at this price bracket. If you were to buy a cheaper metal drawer, without the illumination, or soft-close feature, you'd likely end up replacing it sooner, because of wear on the tracks, or the annoyance of noisy closures.